6:30. Uh-oh. So I am still working on this 6-day Supernova blanket, and I've done 6 days on it, but it's only baby blanket size, so I'm going to keep going and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm on my second cake. I just started my second cake on the last live. I did one round with it, and it's about 44 inches across. And let's see, which side am I on? Yes, this is the right side. And I'm just going to keep going. I have 3 of these. And let me click my yes, I am live over here. Hello. I am Betty McKnit. And I don't know where I started when I clicked live and when I started talking. Tonight I'm working, I'll just start over. I'm working on the 6-day Supernova blanket. I've been working on it completely on live videos from the very, very beginning. So if you would like to make one of these, you have my entire progress on this to follow along with. And it is, you know, the replay is on my YouTube channel and in my Facebook group. So you can go through the whole thing with me. I've been live with it 6 times, probably about 2.5 to 3 hours each time. So that's 18 hours so far I've put into this blanket. Now, it has been 6 days and I'm not done. I'm not anywhere near done. So it's not called the 6-day kid blanket because you always are meant to finish in 6 days. Sometimes if you want to upsize it larger than the original version, it probably will take you longer than 6 days. So I'm also using the excuse that I went really slow and I explained the entire pattern from the very beginning. I also paused and made some clarifications and updates to this pattern as I was going along because I am working an adaptation, which is the Ridgy Didge stripe. So that's going to make it just a little bit different than the original Supernova. And eventually that will be a whole written out pattern that you will be able to find on my website, bettymcknit.com. But for now, if you want to make one like this, just do the regular Supernova and follow the videos. When I explain what to do on round 6, you flip the blanket over and you do front post instead. So there's just a little adaptation to it, but you can definitely do this adaptation by following along the 6-day Supernova blanket pattern, which is on my website. Okay, let's get, did I say the yarn that I'm using is Mandala, Lion Brand Mandala bonus bundle, and the name of the color is Chewy. This is my second cake and I have one more, and I don't know, this color, it's saying that it's out of stock. Thank you, Electric Car by Chris. Somebody just left a comment or something. It just kind of popped up and then it went away. All right. Let's do it. Let's go. Saturday night. And I have a date with my crochet on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. You're my Saturday night date. Y'all are the best date. I always forget to do this until I put it up on the thing. Turn off this. And then let's just straighten this out a little bit and make it nice. Zoom in just a tad. Okay. And now let's figure out where we are. We are on round 3C. And I believe this is the first or second repeat of Lost Track. So you have to keep track of your the rounds that you are on. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that I am using Scented Stitches Stitch Balm on this project. You put it on your finger where you tension the yarn, and it smells really nice. So you enjoy that while you're crocheting. And then it also puts an essential oil balm blend into the yarn while you're working. And so your project ends up smelling really nice, really good. Let's see. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Hang on, just one thing I forgot to do over here. Hey there, TikTok. Show me my thing. Alrighty, there we go. Okay. You getting ready to visit your dad? Alrighty then. You gonna take your blanket with you? Okay, I started working on this while I was talking. Round 3C. I think it's the second time I've done round 3C. It's the second time for 3C. Slip stitch into the next space, chain 2, double crochet 2 together in the same space. 3 double crochet in each of the next 1, 2, 3 spaces. Oh, you're going to be outside. All right, I get to jump ahead. I get to get a little bit of a head start. Okay, and then 3 double crochet. Chain 3. 3 double crochet in the chain 3 space. 3 double crochet in each of the next 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 3 double crochet in each of the next 1, 2, 3 spaces. I put that in the wrong place. Well, you have a nice visit with your dad. Maybe if I put this on the floor, it will be easier to pull from the outside. Yeah, that feels like it will be better. Double crochet 3 together in each of the next 2 spaces. Three double crochet in each of the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. Whoops. Three double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet in the chain 3 space. Three double crochet in each of the next 7 spaces. Thank you. The birds are going crazy outside right now. The other day I saw some crows and they were, I think, at first I thought they were protecting a fox from some birds of prey that were flying overhead. I saw 2 birds of prey, and then I saw a fox in my yard, and then I saw a little bunny run across, and so I think they might have been trying to protect the bunny. I'm really not sure. But they were squawking, making a big old fuss. Okay, this having the yarn on the floor here isn't going to work either. Seems like awful lot of additional effort to pull from the outside. Okay, so it's 7 3 double crochet going up the side, and it's of the big larger peak, it's 3 going up the side of the smaller peak. And of course, as always, it's 3 3 3 in the chain 3 space at the top of the peak, and 2 double crochet, 2 sets of double crochet 3 together in the bottom of the valley, before and after the double crochet 3 together in the row below. That's what the row looks like. Okay, that's how I want it. It's a little better. Uh-oh, look what I did. I only did 2 right there. I was actually hoping to get a little bit more done on this weekend, but last night I gave myself a stomach ache by eating almonds. I haven't eaten almonds in a long time, and now I remember why I don't eat them. It was really weird. But I don't remember them making my stomach hurt that bad. I had to go to bed. Always 333 in the peak. Hi, it's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle. And the name of the color is Chewy. I actually have this little note that I wrote. Looks like it's probably really hard to see. I don't think that'll look good in my time lapse. Isn't that silly? So the pattern says repeat 4, 5A, 6A, 7B, 2C, 3C. So this is my second time of doing 3C, so that means it's my first repeat. So I'm just at baby blanket size now. It says repeat it once for baby blanket size and 3 times for, for a throw size. So I have 2 more repeats. But I don't actually think only 2 more repeats is going to take me to throw size with this weight of yarn. I think I'm going to need at least 4 more. It's going to start to take longer and longer too. Thank you so much, Libby. My yarn is changing colors. Hello, everybody. Most of the fam will be there except for my nephew. That will be nice. Oh, that's nice. Sounds like you're having some nice weather too, although you said it will be hot. Oh, did anybody see the eclipse today? It was raining here, so I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. It was all cloudy. I know, right? It's so fun. One time I was when I was working at Michael's, I was sitting in front of the door and crocheting when they had those, those days where they had people like a sign up event for our classes and stuff. And I was sitting there working with cake yarn and crocheting or knitting something. And I wanted to get over the loudspeaker, the PA system, and say, "Attention, everybody. My yarn is about to change colors. If you'd like to see it change colors, come watch." But I didn't. But that's how I feel every time it happens. I'm like, "Attention, everybody. My yarn is changing colors." When I complete this project, I'm going to do another project from start to finish on live for you all, because I think you all like when I do that. And some of y'all like to work along with me. I'm going to do the Ridgy Didge blanket next. And I got a notification that my yarn was delivered, so I just have to go down under the house and grab it. I hope it didn't get rained on. One time they left it out in the rain. It got wet. But I will be using Lion Brand's Respun for that. I wasn't sure what colors I wanted to use. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, we had complete cloud cover here, so I didn't get to see it. Not to mention I forgot it was happening, but it was definitely cloudy and raining anyhow. Did anybody feel like it was a little cuckoo this past week leading up to that happening? Like, I think I was talking about it the last time I was live, that I was like, the parking lot was really crazy, and I saw a lady almost get run over in the parking lot at Trader Joe's. But I did feel like there was some kind of discombobulation going on. Weather app says max 25 Celsius, but it feels that hot already at 10 a.m. Hey Siri, what is 25 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Oh, I guess Siri is off on my computer. Let's see if it'll talk to me. Hey Siri, what is 25 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 77. Thank you, Siri. That's about what it was here. It's only 10 a.m. So what type of temperatures, like what's the high expected to be today at your dad's? You made my Siri go off on the phone. I know, at least I didn't say Alexa. Alexa can't hear me from here. But the other one that I have in the bathroom that I call COMPUTER can hear me. I work in an elementary school and the kiddos have been wild this week. Yep. I think it's been cuckoo. Feels like it. Amanda says I set her Siri off. Siri's everywhere going off because I asked Siri a question. I'm almost back to the beginning. So I'm on round 3C of the Supernova. And this is my second time doing round 3C. So it's actually my first repeat. So if I were making a baby blanket, I would do round 4 from here and then I would finish it off. So I guess you would need a little bit more than one Mandala bonus bundle to do a baby blanket. You'd need one and part of a second one. No, I'm not doing C2C. C2C is corner to corner. Hey, Amy. How you doing? Not a productive day? That's okay. Not every day has to be a productive day. I was going to say in recovery. You're recovering from surgery. You need to rest. You must rest. Thank you. I'm just finishing up the first round I've started, and I've been on for about 45 minutes. So I'm thinking I'm going to need to repeat at least 2 more times. I think I'm going to need more than 2. I think I'm going to need about 4 more repeats. So that's 6. A repeat is 6 rounds. Times 4 is 24. So, and if they take almost an hour each, well, it's taking 45 minutes to do round 3. So as it gets bigger, it's going to take longer and longer. So I'm thinking, this is day 7. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need another 4 or 5 days at least, if I only do like 2 to 3 hours when I'm on. 45 minutes. So I'm on, how many rows did I do last night? I think I only did 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I did 4 last night. So we're looking at least another 6 days for this guy. I have some of my ginger tea from Costco. It's that Korean tea that's like a jelly, and it comes in a gigantic jar. It's so good. My daughter had some from H Mart, but hers that was like yuzu or something. She loves that flavor. But the one at Costco is like citron and ginger. So good. I meant to put some lemon in it too, and I forgot. Oh yeah. Ay, ay, ay. All right. It's 7:17. Let's see how long round 4 takes me. Round 4 is single crochet in each stitch around. And you might want to mark this as your last stitch to work a single crochet into, so you don't work extra stitches when you come back around. A very common error with round 4 is to create extra stitches with your chain up, your slip stitch, and your chain up, and then your single crochet, and it really seems like when you come back around that you should keep going and work into those stitches, but if you do that, you're going to end up with you're going to end up off on the next round. Oh, let's see if my round 4 tells me how many. I think this would have been 25. Oh no, hang on. Probably 19. Started with oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, it just says how many you should have between the peaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39, except it should be 38. Let me try again. Yep, I counted wrong. 38. I guess I need to slow down. What's happening here? I think this looks better when you go between the stitches. So how are you all feeling about this color going back into the color it came from? Because I'm pulling from the outside, going to a lot of trouble to pull from the outside here and make those colors go the other way. So I hope everybody loves it. I finished my second queen size 6-day blanket with bulky 6 yarn. It took 2 weeks to finish. Nice, Pat. Did you post pictures of it in the group? I would love to see it. Queen size one. What's going on today with you, Amy? Thank you very much, Anna. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I don't like you joined. So what's happening tonight? Who's crocheting and what are you working on? This is like crochet meditation tonight. Man blanket edging. You're working on the blanket, the same one as me, Leslie? I'm going to have to move my chair. Just got home. You going to take off your bra and crochet? Yes. That's how you do it. You're working on the blanket. Which blanket? Pat says I will. Post them in the group. That's great. Second half of a DC Granny Stitch hexagon cardigan. Okay. Nice. Those are extremely popular. Pat says, I'm working on a granny spiked my ripple blanket. Well, dang. Lynn says, I'm a beginner. I'm not very fast. That's okay. You'll get there. It's muscle memory. I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. That's almost 50 years. And I do it for hours every single day. And you don't even realize you're going fast when you're going fast, you know? It's not a race. Have a good one, Amanda. Have fun. Thanks for the follow. Thank you, Gigi. What's up, Freeze Baby? I forget your real name. I think it's Cindy. Is it Cindy? Cindy, yep. Oh, it says it in your username. Here I am thinking I have a good memory. Thanks for the rose. How you doing? If I remember correctly, you had an injury and you weren't able to crochet. You haven't been able to crochet. Still no knit crocheting. Oh, I'm sorry. That must be like torture. Broken wrist. I am loom knitting a blanket. Okay. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. That's got to satisfy the urge to crochet, I'll bet, and make things. can manage 2 or 3 rows at a time. Wow. Well, don't hurt yourself. Make sure you get the rest you need. Last time I broke my other wrist, did the, oh my gosh. You've broken both wrists now? Wow. It's the 6-day Supernova blanket. Oh, I'm sorry. You got the pattern? Have you done it yet? Hey, this picture's not coming up over here. Again. It's so weird. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it does it, and sometimes it doesn't do it. But y'all, look at my hair. Doesn't it look good? I have to put a button band on my hexagon cardigan. Okay. Hey, Mom to Miss Prime, been crocheting for many years and still not very fast. Full-time work and full-time school. You're doing the most. Haven't seen you in so long. There we go. Yeah, I set up a poll with all the details of the what I'm doing in it. I got the idea from Howie the crab. Have you all heard of Howie the crab? You know, she molts like every 10 months or something, and apparently crabs have difficulty molting. Gigi, I have tons of videos, but I'm not good at making videos, but I'm really good at writing patterns. So I would suggest, I mean, there are some patterns that you just can't do the whole thing on video. So not every pattern can be a video or can be conveyed just by a video. You really need the pattern for the details. Sorry. I think a lot of people think they can't read patterns because there are a lot of badly written patterns out there. I've been knitting 55 years and crocheting 53. I'm slow. I bet you're not as slow as you think. You don't realize you're going fast. I prefer patterns and charts. I do think charts are easy, but I stopped making them because of the content theft. It's like you may as well just like write "steal me" at the top of it. I always find it interesting when people say they are visual learners. Reading is a visual skill. Reading a pattern is also a visual skill. So my suggestion, if you're going to do one of my patterns, is to take the pattern and follow along with the video. You'll learn a lot about pattern reading when you do it. Yes, it is. Yeah, I don't really think it's possible to do that with my patterns. Just do it off of YouTube. Although I know there are people that have made videos stealing my pattern, taking one row out of it and calling it something else, and then making a video about it, tagging the 6-day blanket. It's ridiculous. Get your own viral pattern, you know? There's too much here to just do it all in a video. Okay, I'm moving on to 5A. 5A. Is that right? 5A? Yep, 5A and 6A. All right. And it's chain 3. And then how many double crochet to the top are we doing? I'm gonna bet it's gonna be 21, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, shut my mouth. It's 12. Yep, and YouTube won't take it down. I tried. I did a copyright claim, and they won't take it down because it's not exactly... People want to do it all the time with my pattern. Sometimes they will come to me and say, "Oh, I'm going to make this with your pattern," or I'm going to make a jacket or a cardigan or this or that. And it's like, honestly, I can't stop anybody from using the stitches, but what happens is people recognize it. And then they're like, that's the 6-day kid blanket. You stole it. So I always say, I think you just would be better off finding something original. Skip 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's chain 3 and then 12. So the chain 3 counts, but I don't like to say that because then it's confusing. So I tell you exactly what you should have. You should chain 3 and then do 12 double crochet. So that means you have 1 chain 3 and 12 double crochet. Does that mean it counts? Yes, it counts, but we're not counting it. So I try to make it as clear as I can. You don't always need to know if it counts, right? You just need to know how many you should have. Okay, now this is going to be... So we went up with 12, we came down with 13, then we skip 2, and now it's going to be 25 going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm grateful for actual creators. I'm glad to hear that, because sometimes it feels like, I'm supposed to be like other well-known crochet creators, and sometimes people get mad and send me nasty messages and comments and reviews when I don't do it like other people do. $25. And then 5 in the peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 25 going down. This is only my 3rd round of the night. Oh my goodness. It's insane. So many others are working on cardigans. I'm currently doing candy corn blanket. Cardigans seem to do the thing. I mean, I did my own pattern for one last year. Using 6-day kid blanket stitches, of course, instead of just the regular granny stitches. Okay, now I'm back on the little peak, so it's going to be 12, 13 to go up. And then 5 in the peak. 25 on the big peak, 13 on the small peak, and skip 2 in the valley, 5 double crochet in the peak. I'm sort of getting used to pulling from the outside, but it's just not as, it doesn't flow. And I know people use those things that turn the skein around. They hold it up and turn the skein as they're working, but I don't see how that doesn't twist your yarn. I guess I could use a yarn bowl, but then the yarn would be unwinding also, wouldn't it? And I don't think I have a yarn bowl. Even if I had one, it wouldn't be big enough for this big old bonus bundle of yarn. Heather, I know it's you. I recognize your photograph. Mom to Miss Prime. You guys still doing cheer? Is your daughter still doing cheer? How's that going? small waste basket from the dollar store and put my yarn in it while I'm crocheting. That's nice. I have little baskets that I usually have, like, I usually put the project in a basket with the hook, and that's where a lot of my hooks disappear because I put all the yarn into one basket, and then I put the hook that I'm going to use with it in with it, and so I don't forget which hook I'm using. And then I'll need a hook for something else, and then won't have one. I also got this little one of those 3-tiered rolling craft carts from, I don't remember if I got it at Michael's or Joann's, but I know that Michael's has them. I waited until they were on sale because they're way too expensive. Not worth what $60 or whatever they charge for them. You wait until they go on sale, and they'll go on sale for like $20 or something like that. And then you get one. And I have that in the living room, and that when I'm, like doing TV and working or whatever on my crochet, and I have projects, the priority project on top and then something in the bottom, and that has kind of helped to keep my space from all the clutter of a bunch of different projects. I put the priority projects in there, and then I stack the baskets up or whatever, but I still have a lot of stuff in progress. And I'm just madly I like to try and finish everything up by the end of the year. And then I'm thinking next year, I'm not going to release as many patterns. I released a lot of patterns this year, and I still have a lot that I want to get out. But then I got behind, and I didn't promote everything the way I wanted to. And so I'm going to take a step back and do a little cleanup and organizing, I think, and not just have one new pattern after another that I'm working on. I mean, I have a bunch that are in pre-release, and I have a bunch that are in the design workshop, which is like the group of people that I work on, do new pattern development with. And I've got a bunch of projects in there. It's a lot. This project is actually a kind of a leftover in a way from Star Blanket September. It's halfway through October. I'm still working on it. And this is the thing that I do. I get really ambitious, and I'm like, I'm going to do all this stuff. And all this stuff takes forever to crochet. Wish I could crochet faster. These rounds are taking so long, I have to stop halfway through. I have to do the lay it down and admire it at the halfway point. This is a really squeaky chair, and I don't know how to make it stop squeaking because it's wood underneath. Thank you. So I've been feeling it over here in my thumb. You can tell when it turns red like that right away too, that it's like there's fascial adhesions. I didn't put a lot of oil on my hands either. So that's another reason why it's turning red. This hand is just along for the ride today. This one is saying like, geez Louise, lady. This always like, it itches under the skin. All right, let's keep going. Whoops. Always make sure you're breathing when you crochet. I'm going to try and do one more round after this. Came on at 6:30, so it's been almost 2 hours. Is that really right? Yep, it's been 1 hour and 46 minutes. I could get this done a lot faster if I wasn't doing it on lives. It's okay. I can only sit here for so much time, and then I have to get up because my legs swell up. It's really warm in this room, so let me get up the end of this round and open the window some more. It stopped raining. Oh my gosh, these double crochet rounds are boring. Granny rounds are much more fun. This round is really boring. I think I fell asleep for a little while there. I'm almost there. Two more points to go in this round. Holy moly. I'm going to treat myself to a piece of licorice when I get to the end of this one. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to open the window some more. Let the ocean air come in. One, two. Hi, thanks for following. Appreciate it. It's a very quiet live tonight. Just trying to crank through this double crochet row and round, and I'm bored. Although I do love double crochet, I will say. Betty, do you want me to make you a cup cozy coaster? Sure, I'd love one. Do you see what I put my stuff on here? I have like failed designs. This is when I was trying to do the tree skirt or the shawl or something, and this was something else I was trying to do, like a hexagon or something. Oops. I forgot to plug in again. But yeah, this is what I have here on my desk that I keep. Usually I put my mug on this. You can see like all the coffee and hot chocolate stains and stuff from that. And then I use this for my face blaster and my oils because they always get on the desk, and then see, then you can see it leaves marks. One, two, three, four, five. Here's my, I have these gel pads to lean on. So I don't hurt myself. Get carpal tunnel or something. This desk is a little, just a desk that somebody gave to me. So I don't know when I'm going to buy this house someday. I will make some for your 20-ounce tumblers that you have, and I will send them to you. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, if I buy this house someday, I might change up this office a little bit so that I have a little bit more room and I can make a bigger, I can have a bigger desk. But I just, when I moved in here, there was a dresser in here and I just moved it into my bedroom. I moved the dresser into my bedroom. And then I just put my desk where the dresser belonged, where it was. And I left everything else the same because this place came furnished. And I asked them if they would remove some of the furniture. And they said, no, it's furnished. So it's, when you're renting a house, you have to leave things the way they are. You can't, I guess I could take the beds and put them in storage or something. And then if they decide they don't want to sell it to me and, I ever have to move out, then I'd have to put everything back. And I just thought, that's not worth it to me. I'm going to figure out what I'm doing and then I'm going to worry about furniture. But it would be nice to have a desk. I think I need my desk to have a cutout so I can sit a little closer to it and be under my overhead more properly, so I don't have to reach and stretch and hurt my legs and all that stuff. I mean, one nice thing about having all the beds is when people come to visit, there's lots of beds for people to sleep in. But it's really this is a vacation house. It's not really supposed to be for people to live in full time. It's supposed to be a vacation, weekly, week by week kind of rental. Okay, I'm there. I'm done. Woo! 5A. That was well, I don't know how many times I've done 5A at this point. I'm going to open my window. I'm hot. I'm gonna have a piece of licorice. I might have two. Okay. So because I'm doing the Ridgy Didge and I'm working continuously, I'm going to do my slip stitch and pull the yarn from the front of the work to the back. Excuse me. And then I'm going to flip it. So this will be 6A. Sorry, I think I bumped the camera. Okay, and this is the round that's different from the Supernova. And then you slip stitch, and then you have to slip around the second stitch. And then we're going to chain 3. She's cheering in college. That's great. Wow. And then it's going to be 25 front post double crochet to get to the top. That must be hard for you, Mama. Do you have any still at home? Is she close by? Is she far away? Oh, do y'all hear that ocean, those ocean breezes? I can hear the water from here. I can hear the ocean. No, you flip it on 6. Yeah, you flip it every time, every round 6. And then 5 in the peak. And then it's going to be 26 front post double crochet going down. Oh my goodness, that breeze feels so nice. Someone's listening to music really loud. Do y'all hear that? See my mermaid locks blowing in the breeze? My stylist made my hair so shiny. I've never had such shiny hair before. I was scrolling on Facebook and my live video came up from 2 nights ago. I was talking to my sister on the phone and I was like, oh my gosh, my hair looks so good in this video. I'm just really happy with it. It's the little things, you know. So on this front post double crochet round, you do the 5 double crochet in the peak in the top of the stitch, and you do the rest of them as front post double crochet. This is going to be my last round tonight, and the front post round always takes a really long time to do. I can't go fast doing it. You're working around the post. If it were back post, you'd go around to the back of the work and work like that. But it's not, it's front post. works from the outside of this skein and who works from the inside? Talk to me about these choices and why you choose one over the other. Your two older boys are still here at home and she's far away. Oh, goodness. That must be hard for you, Mama. How's the little granddaughter doing? I know some of the ladies in my membership have those things that they hang the yarn on and they pull from the outside. And people use yarn bowls inside for me. I don't like my yarn ball rolling around when I pull from the outside. Yes, that. I mean, I think that's what the yarn bowl is for, though, so it can roll around inside the yarn bowl, but still. I feel like there must be live music somewhere or something that sound is coming from. Thank you. I'm not sure what just happened, but I appreciate it. Let's see how I'm doing. Not nearly halfway yet. Well, even though I only did, how many rows will I have done tonight? 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th round tonight. So 4 rounds. That's not too bad, considering that they take so long to do. But I've also done, like these 2 double crochet rounds add a lot of length. So they're 4 very satisfying rounds. I'll say that. Very satisfying. I feel like they've added a lot of length, and that feels good, but it still feels like this blanket is going to take forever. This is day 7. And there are 2 granddaughters. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That must be so fun for you. I hope you get to spend tons of time with them and spoil them. So how many front post double crochet did we say on this round? 26 on the larger peaks and 14 on the smaller peaks. I can double crochet, I feel like, twice as fast as I can front post double crochet. Hi, thanks for following. Sounds like somebody just whipped out on a skateboard. They're probably drunk. They sound drunk. I just scooted by on some kind of motorized something. Must be what they were wiping out on a second ago. Oh my God, just walk to the beach, for crying out loud. You need to go down there on a motor on a Segway or whatever that e-bike or whatever the heck. Friggin' pedal, man. Walk. What the heck? Oh, goodness. I haven't been to the beach today. I should go down there. I was actually thinking about leaving the house and going to get something to eat. Like at a restaurant. Take myself on a date. It's probably too late now, though. 9 o'clock. They start shutting down. Pretty soon the restaurants will be closing for the winter out here. Although it's been so warm, it doesn't even feel like it's approaching winter in any way, shape, or form. It's just been beautiful. It's been such a lovely autumn so far. And this is a really pretty blanket. I gotta hand it to myself here. I like this one. It's really pretty. I hear Dancing Queen far off in the distance, which is probably going to get me demonetized. Every once in a while, YouTube will like put a copyright claim on one of my lives, and I'm like, I wasn't doing anything, but it's like, usually it's somebody going by playing music, or like it's off in the distance. Like some car driving by, I can barely hear it, but YouTube can hear it. It's the whole reason I don't play music while I'm sitting here doing this, is because YouTube won't like it, doesn't like it. There go those dingbats on those motorized whatever the heck they're on. Gotta remember to run outside and bring in my yarn delivery so it doesn't get rained on if it rains some more. I hope it didn't get rained on already. Usually they put it under the house, but sometimes they put it on the steps, lazies. It sounds quite busy here tonight, actually. It's Dina joined. I love people's usernames. Except when it's like user blah 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 and it's like 100 numbers. Thanks for sharing the live. It's my last row of the night. Let me see, and I'm a little more than halfway around. It's starting to be a little much. The window. Uh-oh, there goes my camera. I used to have these other batteries, but they were they're off-brand. I just have these other batteries and charger here. I don't know what happened to that. Let's see if it'll come back without me unplugging it. No, it's going to make me unplug it. Well, at least it comes back, because for a while it wasn't even coming back when I unplugged it. There we go. All right, let's finish up this round. Sorry about my squeaky chair. I know that sounds funny. I think I'm going to get another color change before the end of this round. Woohoo! Something to look forward to. Because it gets boring. I get bored doing the same stitch over and over and over and over and over again. That's why I don't know how y'all do C2C. I couldn't do it. I could not do an entire blanket of one stitch. I would get bored. Hi, thanks for following. Appreciate it. Okay, looks like a little spontaneous knot that formed. I have not been counting, but the count for the smaller peaks is 14, and the count for the taller peaks is 25. I think I said that at the beginning of the round, but that was like an hour ago. Even though it's taking a long time to go around, and I only did 4 rounds, which doesn't feel like a lot compared to, when you first start the star blankets and they grow so big so quick. I still feel like the blanket is significantly bigger than when I sat down to start working on it tonight. Still plugging away. I keep plugging away, plugging away. Hello, how are you, Andrew? Got me on my last round. I'm just finishing up my last round here. But it's taking forever because the star blanket's getting so big. Also, I get bored doing so many of the same stitches in a row. One thing I love about doing the 6-day kid blanket is it's like teaching dance, like when I was a dance teacher, everything was 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. You only had to go to 8. And that's like how the 6-day kid blanket is. You only have to count to 8. That's okay, honey. I got another probably 20 minutes to get her all the way around on this. I've taken like 2 breaks just in this round. It's taking forever. Of course, the front post double crochet takes longer than regular double crochet. So there's that too. How are you doing? How have you been? I've been going through my stash and finishing up some stash projects, and I have been setting aside skeins of yarn to send to you because you said you needed yarn. So not to worry, I'm gonna hook you up. Thank you. Aren't they great? their cat eye color change. But she put black under them first, so you can't really tell they're changing colors as much as I like, but I like the way they look. But she was like, you have to have black or you can't see the color change, or they can't see the cat eye. And I was like, I've never done it this way before. I usually just use the polish. You haven't crocheted much? What's going on? Are you okay? I know you said you were sick a couple weeks ago, back when I was sick. Attention, everybody! Guess what just happened? My yarn changed colors. It's the most exciting thing that happens when using cake yarn, especially when you're on a long, boring ass row. I'm okay, just in a funk. I forgot how to hold the yarn and crochet all together. Goodness. I have days like that. Felt like I was having that a little bit at the beginning of the call. I kept my stitches kept falling off the hook and I was like, I'm going to have to stop, but I didn't stop. I kept going. This is the time of year to get into funks. It starts getting dark earlier and it's depressing when the sun goes down at I don't know, 7 o'clock. I saw a Facebook post back in the beginning of summer and it said something like, there will not be another sunset before 9 p.m. until August, whatever. And I was like, that's amazing. I was so happy about that. And then it was like, and the sun started going down earlier. And I was like, wow, what's happening? I feel like I just woke up. The sun's already going down. Stop it. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you. Amy was here earlier, but she didn't really stick around. Maybe she's just lurking. She said she didn't have a real productive day, so she might be in a funk too. She didn't really say what was going on. There she is. Well, I think she went to the doctor the other day, and they said everything's going along as planned, but it's just, it's really hard for her because she's used to being so active and she's one of those go, go, go people, and she can't put any weight on that one foot, so it's been hard for her to like stay put. A little lazy today. Are you lazy or are you resting? See, I don't like that word. It's a bad word. It's because we've been, we've been socialized to believe that we have to work ourselves to death, but we really don't have to. Putting this color 2 on the border of your man blanket. Wow. You're doing good on that. You're getting a lot done. Taking a break. How about that? There you go. I'm proud of you. It's hard to take breaks when you're used to being, working yourself into the ground. I'm a fine one to talk. It's Saturday and I worked all day. And I still feel like I didn't get anything done. I'm still beating myself up. I'm going to put this project down and go sit in front of the TV, and I'm not even going to relax. I'm going to pick up another crochet project. I'm going to work on that until I can't keep my eyes open anymore. And then I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to try not to go to bed too late too long after midnight. I'm going to try and make it there by midnight. Try not to completely destroy my entire day tomorrow by staying up crocheting until like 5, which I have done lately a few times. We'll see how long this live takes to download. I was not able to download the last one that was, see, is it going to be more than, it's probably going to be a little over 3 hours. The last one was 3 hours and 5 minutes. And for whatever reason, TikTok had a really hard time downloading it. I had to keep going back and saying continue, continue, continue. And then it finally did it today. And the one from the beach downloaded right away. Okay, I'm going down my last side. Headed back down towards the beginning. Oh, pulling from the outside. What a pain. Whose idea was that? and join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Woo! Friends, oh, I have to mark my, this is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is on the other side, and today is day 7. So this is proof that sometimes it takes longer than 6 days to finish your blanket. Whew. There, I'm going to put it like that. That'll be prettier for TikTok. That'll be the end of my TikTok. I'll put my hands on it like that. My, what do you call it? Time lapse. All right, my friends. Oh, wait, let's measure it. $24 times 2, so 48. See, that added 4 inches of width to it. So that's not nothing. It's definitely not nothing. So I like my adult size blankets to be at least 60 across. That really big one behind me that I made is 80. I think it's 80. I think it's 80. Yeah. So I like them to be really big. So 48. Oh, I got a long way to go still on it. I might have to do a marathon to finish it. It's really pretty though, isn't it? All right, y'all. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out and crocheting with me. Bye.